What is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. I am Pete. I am a top player playing Risk, Global Domination on PC. I have a daily release schedule on YouTube. I do Fix Friday every Friday, and I do this show, the Waiting on Your Best Behavior podcast, on Wednesdays. If you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and come along the ride with me. Today we are playing with RJ. How are you? Welcome to the show.
Good, how are you?
I'm great,
Thank
buddy.
you.
Are you ready? You ready to fire this game?
Yeah, absolutely.
These are RJ's settings, and we're going to get on with the show right now. So, you picked Overworld Progressive to start, but Fog and Blizzards.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did.
Tell me about these settings. What tickles you?
So whenever I was originally playing and whenever I met you and Cowboy and everybody, I was just drunk on stream, and then you guys made me want to get better at the game with my competitive mindset.
Sure.
I always hate losing. Always been so competitive.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, hate it. So we were just playing normal stuff, and then we played a progressive game with you guys. And then I started playing progressive with my friends, and I fell in love with progressive compared to fixed. It makes the game more interesting to me compared to this guy's just gonna hold this and build up.
Yeah, where have I heard that before? A man after my own heart here. I love it.
Yeah, it just makes me more interested. I think there's more. I mean, all right, classic fixed, yeah, great game, everything. Progressive, you gotta play it right, because if somebody trades in, you're gonna die if you don't have it correctly filled out. And then plus, fog adds it a lot harder, especially with no alliances, so that you gotta really pay attention to the game. So if you're not paying attention, you're not gonna know where the guy's at.
Yeah, test your ability to pay attention.
Yeah, test your ability.
I'm going to be very distracted for this game, just because I know I'm interested in having a conversation with you. But seeing as how I'm not on stream, at least I get to play a fog game where I don't worry about getting sniped, which happens.
Yeah, same.
All the damn
Same.
time. Yeah.
The only time I ever play fog games on stream is if I'm just like rank grinding or something.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So why don't we start with a bio? Tell everyone, who are you? How old are you? What do you do for a living? What do you like? Give me all the things you're happy to share.
Okay, so I am, I'm 21. Everybody calls me, I'm on Twitch as King RMJ. My Discord and everything else is RJ2. My real name is Ryan. So
nice to meet you, Ryan.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. 21 years old. I am still in college. I only have one more semester after this one, which is really nice because I want to get the hell out of here. I want to make some money.
I imagine online school ain't nothing that you were promised.
So we're not. So Penn State is really weird. We were online for the longest time, and then we were like the only kind of major, like big ass school that didn't go online.
Okay.
So it was really weird. Like everybody was kind of surprised by it. We were like, why the fuck are we not online? So we didn't go online. So we're all in person, but you gotta wear your damn mask. Hate it.
Yeah.
It's really itchy. But I'm studying I'm studying finance and management, and I on my breaks and stuff I do finance at a car dealership, which is kind of cool. I'm a huge car guy, so
I see you want to be a rich person.
That's the goal.
Very interesting.
That's the goal. Yeah.
All right. Well, then the very first interesting question I have for you about that is, at least it's interesting to me, so I hope it's interesting to everybody else, is what do you think about the current situation where the speculative piece of the economy is now the vast majority of the economy? Is it a good thing, in your opinion, that we are all playing a gigantic gambling game with the entire economy? Talking about putting you on the spot.
No, all right. So that's very interesting because we were in one of my finance classes, all we talk about is the economy, how it changes through different things, happens to news releases and all that. I think you can really kind of look at it. If you're into stocks, if anybody's into stocks, you can kind of really look at it as like you're saying the whole how we're gambling with the economy. Look at the GameStop stock.
Yes.
Look at the big short squeeze.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's finally that all of us as consumers, through Reddit or however people got involved, we were kind of fed up with the government. We were fed up with the hedge funds. We were fed up with the government, and we wanted to be the ones that won finally. So, as consumers gambling with the market, I mean, the government's always going to control it. That's just how our world is. Like, if they want something to happen, they're going to make it happen. That's how I see it as.
I actually have a slightly different take, but I don't want to interrupt you.
Okay. So,
the government's going to control.
Yeah, I think the government will always remain in control with how the economy does. Like with the U.S. and stuff, with the currency, like the Federal Reserve will pump in more.
Yep.
They'll pump in more money if they feel that they need to help interest rates or something like that.
Sure.
Which is fine, but I think we just saw in the past year to 2 years with cryptocurrencies, NFTs, everything, that the consumer is starting to be fed up with how the whole economy is running and everything. So it's a huge gamble, but it's definitely going to change. You're going to see a lot of change here with different stuff, especially in the stock market.
Yeah, going forward?
Yeah, for sure.
I believe the economy will continue to get more and more fictional.
Yes.
I believe inflation will continue to occur such that the currency continues to get devalued and eventually. But I don't think interest rates ever go up in a meaningful way. I think we just live in an environment of point shaving off of point shaving off of point shaving.
Oh, no. I completely agree with that. I don't think that interest rates, like, they're not doing it for that. It's just we're just gonna keep shaving away at the pie.
Okay, so then the only piece of the puzzle I think I may disagree with you on is the idea that the I would argue fiction that the government is in control anymore. So have you ever heard the term regulatory capture?
Don't think I have.
Okay, so the regulatory capture. So the existence of lobbying in the United States of America is such that there are people whose full-time job it is to essentially bribe government officials to pass legislation that favors whatever business, right? So essentially, the law is up to the highest bidder. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So there was a series of comic books when I was a kid called Marvel 2099. They did like the whole Marvel suite, right? They did the Spider-Man, the Punisher, X-Men, all that stuff in the year 2099. And in this fictional future, megacorps were the de facto leaders of government, right? The government nominally still existed, but they didn't hold any power anymore. And I'm starting to feel like I might as well own shares of Google and Amazon and Apple, because I might as well invest in these nascent mega corporations that are gobbling up all the other businesses. I do see that this is the way the future is going to be borne out. So how much of that do you agree with, and how much of that do you think I'm just reading too many comic books?
So
I'm putting you on the spot right away in the show. I love it.
I think the main corporations, which are in the United States. I mean, you could say government purposes. I would say your Amazon, your Facebook, your Apple, anybody that has those huge companies of trillions of dollars, billions and trillions of dollars. They are a huge pool. So no, I completely agree with you. Like, Google just had that 20-to-1 split.
Oh baby, felt really good. Amazon also with their earnings report. Holy,
my God, man. Yeah.
I had a great day. Right, I had a great day on Friday. I'll tell you. Well, no, Facebook isn't. You see that?
All right.
Yeah.
So it's not because of the different shit that other companies are now doing. Amazon, I hate to say it, Amazon will blow Facebook out of the water.
Yeah.
They will eventually. I believe Amazon will eventually take Facebook. It will push Facebook out of the space of it. Now Facebook has all of the they track you. I don't know if you have Facebook or anything, but
I do. Yeah.
Do you have an iPhone?
I no, I have a Samsung.
Okay, so in the new iOS on the iPhone, I read a very interesting article about this. On the new iOS on the iPhone, there is a setting on your phone, like if you download a new app and it wants to track your data to then sell to Facebook or whoever it is, so that they can sell it to another person.
Okay.
iOS now allows you to block that completely out. So Apple's still huge about the security with like the huge the terrorist bombing that happened in California, but they're not allowed to go into the iPhone because Apple's going to hold the security of whoever's Apple account this is.
Yes, sir.
Which I completely respect. They are going to hold their company's values of what they were built on, and this is what they want to consumer. That's completely fine. Facebook is losing $10 billion a day because of it. A day. Because
so you think I should dump my Facebook shares even after this big loss?
No. I think it will rebound.
Okay.
I mean, it's still a huge company. I think it will rebound.
Yeah.
But dude, if anything, if you want to make money in the next year to 2 years,
what do you like?
Amazon.
Well,
no. Sorry, Google.
Yeah,
with
but
the
like,
split.
I already own, a shit ton of Google,
which is completely fine. Yeah,
as a YouTube partner, I recommend.
Yeah, you're gonna even
place your bets however you like, people. we are recording the show for entertainment purposes only, not financial advice. There's some sort of like U.S. legal disclaimer, right, where you have to say that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a Canadian. I get away with not. You know what we get? I'll tell you this. You know what we get as a Canadian? We get something called a tax-free savings account, where you can contribute. It tiers up based on inflation. It's currently $6,000 a year, and you contribute it into this market account or whatever investment vehicle you want, and then you can pull your money out of that at any time tax-free, and you don't have to pay cap gains or nothing. and it's cumulative.
The hell? Why don't I move to Canada?
Well, because it's only $5,000, like $6,000 a year, but like it adds up.
That's
right? That's what I'm saying, dude.
Extremely nice.
I know.
It's
extremely generous.
Every year, can you keep stacking it? So like if it's 6,000, can I? So I'll do 6,000 the first year, and then another 6,000, and then another 6,000.
Yeah, it's cumulative. So
dude, so that will build up quick.
Oh, it's unreal. I'll tell you what the contribution limit is as of 2022. It's nuts. So assuming you were 18 years old whenever it started, which was 2009, I think, your cumulative contribution room is $81,500 that you can just put into the savings account and have
it's completely tax-free.
Completely tax-free. No cap games, no nothing. I love it. Thanks, guys.
See, that would never happen. That would never happen in the U.S.
Well, I think it was a response to the 2008 financial thing where get people to save a little bit of money. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
There you go.
Yeah,
hey man,
really
it's nice talking to you about I love talking to people like their respective expertise. So
yeah, so I'm huge into the like money markets and everything and how to grow your financials at an exponential rate without like people kind of ever seeing it, like on the low almost. Like not illegally or anything, but like on the low, like I'm a person I'm very like private. I'm not like out there like socially. Like I love to go have a fun time at the bar and stuff, but like I'd rather like sit at home or something. I don't post on Instagram every day. Like you see some of these people, like I'll just take like a car, like somebody goes to this place and they see this car, like they'll post a picture next to it and they'll be like, oh, like I have this car. And it's like, yeah, like if you really had that, like I understand like some people like want to flex and stuff. Like I'm not like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that, and I've grown up very lucky to grown up with my parents and stuff, with who they are. And like that's something that just eats me alive whenever I see it.
What,
Hate
the conspicuous consumption, or the
Of
hey, look at me, my shit don't stink.
Yes.
Donald
Yeah, my shit don't
Trump,
stink.
like I'm gonna shit on a golden toilet. I'm so special.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like I'm just like why? Who cares? Like, yeah, we know that you have money. Cool.
You're not very, very impressed.
No, I'm not.
I see.
I'm more impressed with somebody that if you would say that you walk into a bar
Mm-hmm.
and you would sit down, you're talking to somebody, having a normal conversation after a day of work, and you think that he's a normal person, yet you don't know that he's worth $1 billion.
Yeah.
And you would never, ever know that until you start to be friends with him. And he won't even show you that, but you'll start to realize that he'll start to talk about his companies and everything. So,
All right. Well, then, begs the question: then why do you want to make a lot of money?
we live in, I would say, a world where not everything is necessarily about money,
Okay.
but if you want to do something in your life, if you want to go travel the world or something, what do you got to have? You got to have money.
Okay.
Like money is essentially, it comes down to, if you don't have it, you're not going to do that.
Money represents power. Money
Everything.
represents the ability to do things.
Yes.
And
so,
as a younger guy, you haven't done a lot. You want to do a bunch of things in your life.
yeah, I want to do things, and
I can respect that.
I've grown up with, like, I'm not like necessarily like saying it, but like, I would say my parents are very successful from where they came from.
Cool.
And stuff. I've grown up and I've seen like what they have made in their lifetime, what they're able to consume as a consumer.
Mm-hmm.
And I want that same thing, and I want to be able to, if I do have kids one day, to give my kids more than what my parents gave me.
Okay.
So that's why I want to do that.
Kids do create an infinite ceiling.
Yes.
So at some point in my life, in the last 5 years, I earnestly asked myself the question, how much do I need? And I don't think a lot of people ask themselves that, but obviously I'm the philosopher.
No, I completely agree.
Yeah. And I think without kids, without the infinite ceiling, I have the luxury to really wonder, you know?
Yeah. So I did a project on very similar to that. It was last year. It was in one of my finance classes. We had to do a project on something of like currency, like value, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided to pick, because I was really looking back at it, and I was like, how much is it to really raise a kid with a normal life in the United States from the day they are born until after college?
In today's money?
In today's money.
$1 million?
You're very close.
Yeah.
Very,
$1
very close.
Well.
Yeah. It's about $870,000.
Yeah.
And that was last year, so it's probably even more now.
Well, college gets expensive. I'm sure you've seen the charts of how the price of college in the United States has just gone.
Oh my God!
In the last
It's
generation.
insane.
Yeah. Well, what is it? What is college, my friend? Is it an education, or are you buying into a class?
I see it. I think college is an absolute money grab for everything possible.
Yeah, it's a shit show.
But
So, what's your pup's name? I'm sure people are gonna ask.
It's Ruger. Ruger, like Ruger Firearms.
Nice.
I didn't pick it. My girlfriend picked it. I just got the breed, and I'm happy about that. But what are you crying about?
Yeah, what are you crying about?
You have water.
You got everything you could possibly need there.
Everything you need.
He wants your attention, man.
You go have fun in the living room. So I see it as a complete scam where you're grown. You're grown up in school, and I don't know if it's different like outside of the United States, but from where I grew up, you're grown up in school of like if you don't go to college, you're not going to get a good job. Like, you're not going to make money.
Right.
Yes.
Yep.
And where if you're doing like a project or something and you do it wrong, like you get scolded because it'd be like, oh, that would never fly in college, which is complete bullshit because I studied a lot more in high school than I do in college, and I have a better GPA in college. So it's just more interesting. College to me is you're gonna go finally after your 12 years or 13 years of your school, from kindergarten to your senior year of high school. You just learn all of these different things, which I think school is very important. It sets people up to understand different things in the world. But college is just taking what you have and it's making it you're making yourself more accessible to different people based on your career field that you want to go into. But now I always see it. I see a ton of my friends that didn't even go to college. Like I have a friend that's a year older than me. He's a barber. He actually cuts my hair. He has his own shop. He probably makes close to probably $200,000 a year, and he's 22 years old. Didn't have to go to college or anything.
Well, yeah, I can share with you my little story. Like, so I was the second last year in the province of Ontario that had a 5-year high school. We had what was called OAC, which was essentially grade 13. And then, so I did this after-school band class, which was like a full credit. And they let me graduate half a year early because I did a bunch of band, which was fucking fun as shit for me. I got to play saxophone. And then I got to go to work in a supermarket and make some money to help pay for my school. So I didn't qualify for any student loans. I paid for my school by myself, with working, cutting grass and all that shit. I stopped university after 2 years because I was like, what the hell is my philosophy degree ever going to do? Right? Good kill for Storm. Look at that.
Yeah, wow.
That was a good fucking kill. And then, I started my own business. I started my businesses, and eventually I was like, well, I started a degree. I might as well finish my degree. Paid for it my whole damn self. I don't know if either of those two things are necessarily viable almost a generation later. Right? Can you start a business from scratch in North America? And can you pay for your own school without some kind of financial aid? I don't know. I think shit has changed.
It definitely has. I would say I see a lot of people that can't, like, they're working like, I wouldn't necessarily say like a complete job right now.
Okay.
But they are working.
Doing a little hunting, eh?
A little bit.
Let's see where you go. Don't do it! Don't you do it! I don't know how much of Storm's kill on Marin you saw, so I don't want to spoil it. But
I didn't really see much.
Okay. It was. I think that's Marin. He said he was going to play. I don't know if this is a Marin alt or not, but I should probably ask him. Yeah, okay, that was him.
Yeah.
Like, markets seem to be moving away from the ability of the average person. Like, I bought a home in Toronto when I was 28 years old? 27 years old, something like that. That's not really possible anymore.
No.
Unless your folks just give you, half a million
Yeah.
dollars.
There's, I mean, you could be like Donald Trump, and I inherited a small loan from my dad of $1 million.
That's it, eh?
No,
That's all you need.
I don't. It's to me that it's not possible.
No.
Like how you were saying, could you start from scratch in America? No, I don't believe that you could at all, since everything nowadays is it's credit. Like, are you able to pay your bill? Do you have is your credit score high enough that it shows that if we give you this money, you're going to pay it back? Now, it's different for school loans, yes, but even to get a school loan to go to a certain university, it's extremely hard for somebody that has like nothing.
Of course.
Like, there has to be something that now people are saying, like, oh, like, do you have your parents to do this, or do you have something else? Like, it's extremely hard for them to do.
Well, and I understand that Congress made it impossible for student loan debt to be discharged during bankruptcy. What the fuck? Like, talk about. So I heard rates of entrepreneurship in the United States were lower than in Canada. And then we dug into it further, and the idea was that because the student loan debt load was so high, when younger people are going to be in their entrepreneurial phase and ready to start businesses, right there, it's actually hampering growth.
Yeah. No. 100% is. I would say it's a lot harder to start a business, especially now with the whole COVID and everything.
This is
extremely hard.
Just wealth aggregation, right?
Yeah.
Fewer and fewer
extremely
people holding more and more of the money. You know Marx's theory of late stage capitalism?
Yeah.
Where eventually not enough people have enough money to be able to buy anything, and then the wheels of production and consumption grind to a halt.
Yes.
How do we get? I'm sorry if this is super fucking nerdy, but I love talking about economics, and I haven't actually had. I haven't had a finance guy on the show yet, so I'm having fun with this as long as you are. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Awesome. So, like, don't you suppose that what's going to happen is the government at some point is just going to inject, basic income, fake money into the system, and
Eventually, I think that they have to.
Yeah.
So
otherwise, we don't have a market anymore.
Yeah. So over the past year, because of COVID, I was working and I was doing school, and so I work at a car dealership.
Cool.
And we see on a daily basis, anyone from somebody that walks in, I can buy this car. Meanwhile, you don't have a cent to your name. You actually can't. To people that walk in, just like I said, and you would have no idea if they were a billionaire.
Right.
Just from seeing how, like, the car industry is a crazy industry right now. The government will eventually, it's going to have to. We're all piling in, and we're consuming everything possible right now, which is creating all these supply and demand issues, because the government did give out free money for COVID.
Oh, yeah.
So it's eventually going to come back down. It has to. The market will always correct itself. And you will see that there will be a dramatic kind of change to how people are conducting their daily lives. It will go back to normal, where you're not seeing all these people. We have people that used to come in. The government, if you couldn't get it into your bank account, they would give you actually like a credit card, and it would be it's a COVID like credit card where you can do whatever you want to it, and you can use it and pay for whatever. No matter how it is, we would have people that would come in and they would pay for a car off of their credit card that the government just gave them.
Yeah.
Which is insane to even think of.
Yeah, but people just don't have a fundamental idea of...
Exactly. So you will eventually see that once the government continues to do that and stuff, that people are going to run out of money quicker than you ever know. And the government will have to really do that to continue society on the way that it is. Or just everything comes crashing burning, which I would love to see. But
fuck right off with that shit. I have all sorts of friends wishing for the apocalypse. My one buddy, he was doing this shit for years. I was like, dude, you're rich. You have the most to lose. He's like, no, I want to see it. And then I say to him when COVID comes, was this what you wanted? He's like, no, man, I wanted zombies. I didn't want this shit. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Is Cosmic about to die?
Yeah, I think he is. Let's test this thing.
I didn't know if that was where he was at, but... Yeah. Shit, I didn't want to hit that. I went right by him.
I've had 3 different people.
Hey, it's
fail
Cosmic
Cowboy!
I wasn't even trying to kill you. I didn't even know that was your last spot.
It's Cosmic Cowboy. How are you?
3 fucking different people tried and failed to kill.
And
they can only say you so many times.
Doesn't sound like you're having a good time there, bud.
No, I'm enjoying it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm listening to you guys talk. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
Good. Let's see if I can get...
I'm not going to crash the party for long now, so... Y'all have fun.
Thank you.
So he was wishing for the apocalypse, you said?
Yeah, he was just fucking around. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do get Kylted. All right, I think I win this game.
Yeah, you do.
All right, now we're talking. Who's got cards? You got cards? No, Storm has cards.
I believe that...
What's she worth, though?
Eventually, we will, I think that there's going to be somebody that's crazy enough to try to do that eventually, I think.
Do what?
Create something that is very close to like what a zombie would be, like what you would see in your
that's
daily
horrible.
TV show.
What kind of monster would want to make that?
Exactly, what kind of monster would, but the world is so messed up.
Scientists.
They didn't. They were so busy trying to decide if they could. They didn't stop to think if they should.
Yeah, like something weird is gonna happen.
Yeah, I have a slightly different take on what's gonna happen in the future, man. All right, so we doing another? What are we doing? Something similar or something different?
So you could put whatever you want.
I know, but the guest, this is your privilege to pick the setting.
Let's play. Let's do. Do Central America, progressive.
Okay.
Blizzards.
Fog?
No, you can take fog off.
No fog? Okay. Central America.
Yeah, we'll take fog off.
Progressive. Blizzards. Cool.
Ooh, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Sure hope Cowboy's ready to redeem himself.
What was I gonna say? What were we even talking about? Oh, no. All right, so if you look really, really like back into history, it always repeats itself. One, and if you haven't noticed, so we had a pandemic in 2020, 1920, 1820, 1720, 1620. Every 100 years, there's something that happens. It always happens 100 years. It's really, really weird. Every century, it happens. I don't know why. Nobody knows why, but it always repeats itself to where it is.
Well, it's nature, right?
Yeah, it definitely is nature, but coronavirus has been around for years.
Oh. We're going into dangerous waters. You want me to talk about that?
No, I don't want to talk about it.
You're gonna start to see Salty Pete pretty soon.
Yeah, no, I don't want to talk about it.
Don't get me wrong. Please speak freely on your show. Say whatever you'd like to say, but just be forewarned that I get really, really riled up about that shit.
No, I do too. I don't want to talk about politics or anything because I think that they made coronavirus more political than anything in the entire world for no reason. It's a pandemic. Let's fix it. Whatever. But it's been around for years. So what happened? Like, oh, this randomly just mutated, even though that we've known that this has been around for years. You can go onto a Febreze bottle or a Clorox bottle, and it says legit kills coronavirus right on it. And it's been there for years. So, like, what happened? Like, I don't know what happened. I don't want to get into it because we're never gonna find out. But
well, I mean, it brings up a very interesting philosophical question for me. Is about epistemology, right? How do we come to know the truth? Like, how can you say with confidence that anything you believe is true? Too much? Too deep?
I mean, with the day and age that we live in, like right. Before, all right.
Ready up.
Years ago, before, I would say that you would find out what is true from the news. And I'm saying years ago. Mm-hmm. Now, we have all of our smartphones and everything, and every news channel's on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, your Safari. You can look it up in a matter of seconds, do whatever. But then you always have, like, different news articles that, like, they lean completely different than what, like, thought that they did, which is fine. But you don't really know if that's true. Because they have such a, like, nowadays it's based on, I'm just going to say, like, clout. Like, yep. Oh, if you have a million followers on Twitter, yep. Your reach is massive.
Okay.
You could spread any misinformation that you want to in a second, and people would believe it.
Okay.
So I don't really know how you get around that, but it's going to be very interesting to see if, because people, like, the big companies like Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, like, they're silencing people that, like, don't follow in the same beliefs that, like, the whole corporation has, mm-hmm. which is fine. It's their terms of service and whatever.
Right.
But it's really weird because it feels like they're attacking people. Like, certain people, and a lot of them that they silence, if you really look at it, they all lean right, which is fine. That's fine. I don't really want to talk about politics because I get riled up about it because it pisses me off.
Well,
but
I kind of do because, you know, where else do you get the chance?
Yeah, true.
True. Look, here's my entire ethos to this show, right? I don't ever pretend to know anything or be right about anything. I'll tell you honestly what I think is true, and I would love to hear what you think is true. And if we disagree, then great. That's an opportunity to learn.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
You learn something new every day.
So please speak freely, and don't be afraid to speak your mind. What would you like to say about politics? Or not?
Last thing on politics is
okay.
That we just need to be like the United States.
Yep.
We need to be a damn country again. We need to stop. Oh, like, this guy's in office. This guy's in office, or this person's in office. Like, I hate that guy. Like, oh, I'm gonna vote the absolute opposite, even though that I lean right, just because I hate that guy. Like, that's fine if you hate him. who's going to do something better for the country? Like, who is going to truly excel to have the United States be this great powerhouse that it was with the economy and everything, and take you and your family that you're putting food on the table and possibly making you more money, you living more stably? I know it's not all about money because a lot of people don't care about that. That's fine. But to ensure that you guys are living stably instead of wondering, oh, like, is this market going to crash because of this just happened? Or like with the Ukraine thing, like, is Russia going to invade them? Like, what's going to happen if that happens? Are we going to go to war? Are we going to do all this thing? I just think that the country needs to become whole again. And there's a lot of TV shows. I don't know if you've ever watched them. There's a lot of TV shows that like have tried to. I mean, they're like sitcoms and stuff, but they do a very good job of like showing how messed up like our government is, kind of. Like back to your theory about like, oh, the more money you have, like, you're gonna buy your votes. Like, there's a ton of TV shows like it's true. Yeah. Like, I hate to say it, it's true.
Of course.
The more money that you have, the more power.
It's not like a conspiracy theory.
No.
Regulatory capture is occurring in the United States of America.
Oh, 100% is.
Big money lobbying is a very, very real problem, and it's never going to get fixed because...
No.
Here, this segues to something that I haven't said on my show yet, and I'm very excited to get to talk to you about it. So, I am of the opinion that there is exactly one political issue of relevance, right? There's nothing else that matters. You can protest, you can fly flags, you can make petitions, and you can bitch to your heart's content. And nothing is ever going to get done unless there is electoral reform. The only political issue of relevance is electoral reform. Until we are able to change the way we are governed, nothing can change. So not even a matter of nothing will change. Nothing can change. Have you ever heard... you know what a false dichotomy is?
False what?
False dichotomy. D-I-C-H-O.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
the political spectrum is this lie. Okay.
Oh, it's a huge lie.
You are conservative or you are liberal. Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Sure. So because I am this, I have to believe that. Thanks for telling me what I believe, because I'm a stupid idiot that can't think for himself. Yes. It's the most fucking offensive thing ever. And I would be one to say that because apparently I have a personality type where I am very liberal and very conservative at the same time. Which is odd, right? Most people tend to self-identify one way or another, right?
Yeah, you tend to lean one or the other. Yeah.
Right. I don't. I'm extremely liberal and extremely conservative about different things.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
But so it's a bit of a pain in the ass because when I'm having a political conversation with someone, they kind of feel like I'm like being kind of weaselly and not taking a position. But the truth of the matter is I can see both sides quite well and hold both positions simultaneously.
These fucking dice.
Are you fucking hitting me though? What's your problem?
I just want to take the bonus.
No, I want to take the bonus. You're not getting that bonus. That's my bonus.
Well, now I'm not going to get the bonus.
Now you're not getting it. Should have gone somewhere else in the first place. What are you doing, pissing away your troops? So the smoke screen. I use the word smoke screen to describe the distraction in the media. And it's always some next thing that we're supposed to treat as if it's a big deal. Like fucking, what was it 10 years ago? Gay marriage? Big deal, right? Huge political issue was occurring. And I'm not in the least suggesting that I believe that gay people should not be married. I think you absolutely should suffer along with the rest of us. But what I am saying is, yeah, I know. What I every single person should have the same rights as every other person. What I am saying is the attention paid to that issue is a manifestation, and the attention paid to climate change or the attention paid to whatever the hell is going on now. As smoke, COVID was a great one, right? COVID distracted the shit out of everyone.
Yes.
For 2 whole years now. right? Let's not pay attention to the fact that invested parties are literally robbing us blind. And let's pay all the attention to this not so big of a deal virus that by paying attention to it makes it a real big fucking deal.
Real big deal. Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Right. And you know what, dude? I'm so glad I get to talk to you about this because I've had these ideas in my head for a while. And I think, part of the time, I think I'm nuts. And I don't want to impose...
No, I don't think you are at all.
I don't think other people think I am. The fact that reasonable people can't have reasonable conversations about complicated things is the problem.
Yes, 100%.
Idea suppression. Do you know who? Do you know who Eric Weinstein is?
You could.
I'll link you this guy's podcast, man. He will expand your mind.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like a polymath genius dude, like really good at fucking quantum physics and also really good at
So the
he works for Peter Thiel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the like the smoke screen thing, like right now, like like you put like goes back to the whole media thing. Whatever the media is saying, that's where the smoke screen goes. Like,
yeah,
you could say
the media
right now
the media is the smoke screen. The media,
yeah. So
promulgates a
right
message.
now it's Joe Rogan.
Yes, right now it is Joe Rogan,
and they are trying to destroy him.
Well, first of all,
which is fine because he messed up. Yes.
First of all, who's they? Right? You got to be careful with the they shit because I really, really believe that there is no they when you get right down to it. There is only us, right? I am a unity guy.
Okay.
Right? In my heart, in my heart of hearts, there's no them. We are humanity, right?
Yeah.
And part of the smokescreen occurring surrounding the conversation around identity seems specifically designed to fragment people and make them fight amongst themselves.
Oh, 100% does.
Right.
And then it goes that with them fighting against like everybody with society fighting against itself.
Yeah.
It's
distracted from solving real fucking problems.
And then it brings you back to, oh, do you lean this side? Then like I absolutely despise you because you lean that side.
Yeah.
Like so then that's fight. So it gets really annoying to do that. Hit me one more time.
No.
Pete, can we be friends, by the way? I don't really want to fight you on Mexico, but I want that continent.
Well, but you already have a continent, though.
Yeah, but you have two.
You're such a sneaky guy.
Yeah. So...
Popping in right when he needs to, huh?
Sneaky guy.
Right when he fucking needs to. Well done, cowboy.
So... This is where I give Kylted his one fucking chance to leave.
Yeah. It's not looking so good for Kylted right now.
No. He was already in my continent after he clearly saw I wanted it, so I punched him already, and then he came back into it, so... You know what, if he really wants to fight with the guy double his troops, he can have it.
Ooh, you better not break me, Marin. You're not going to like how I get out of that one. No, see, Marin should just take another bonus, be greedy like everybody else.
Yeah, exactly. There's 3 players here who have strength.
Yeah, I have no hate in my heart for a single person in this world. You know?
I don't either. I'm the same way.
Yeah,
I don't either.
So anybody telling me that I should believe X or Y because I am X or Y,
no, I hate that shit.
Is a religious opinion.
Yeah, I
right?
hate it.
If you believe in something, then you have to believe in this some other something. Well, guess what? I don't believe your religion, and I'm not going to believe anything except the best fit model that I can derive from logic based on my experiences. Right? Belief is super dangerous, and it seems like the United States politically has been completely co-opted. Right? There's some there's some sort of massive mass psychosis going on. And maybe it's always been this way, and I'm only becoming more sensitive to it now because I've lived long enough to see the pattern. But you seem sensitive to it too. I suspect shit's gotten worse.
Oh yeah, it definitely has.
Dude, the post-truth era? What the fuck? I don't want to live in the post-truth era. When I was 21 years old, RJ, the television told us what was real on the news. Okay?
Yes.
And we all experience pretty much the same event simultaneously.
Okay.
That does not occur anymore.
No, absolutely does not.
Right.
You could go to one channel and then you can go to the next. They're talking about the same story, and it's a completely different.
But it's not just the polarization in television. It's the individually bespoke hall of mirrors that is your social media bubble, and that's not my quote. That's a Brett Weinstein quote. So I'll pay him his due, right?
Okay.
You are living inside of a self-reflection of your interests via the social media algorithms that feeds you what it thinks you will pay attention to. And none of that is far-fetched or conspiratorial, because it makes perfect sense given what their incentives are. There's some deep shit, bro.
It is.
Yeah.
It definitely is.
You pulled me right into to all of my talking points, but I love it. I love having this conversation. I don't know if it's all that YouTube friendly. People in my comments have been like, "Peter, you're sure you want to talk about that shit?" It's like someone has to. I'm a reasonable person. I see something going on. I don't like it. What am I going to do about it? Be a coward and say nothing?
No. Can't.
Yeah.
It's what most folk in Canada would do.
Hey! Sounds like Cowboy's eating something. Had to chime in though.
Some rice, motherfucker, yeah.
You can chat with us if you want to chill, man. This is fine. I would love to
by the way, Kylted is dead as fuck, just so you know.
I figured that might be happening.
Yeah, Kylted's fucking gone.
I figured that might be occurring.
Yeah. I don't really understand where he didn't get the fuck off sign I left on his doorstep, but I guess he didn't receive it, so.
Maybe Kylted prefers more friendly messaging. Right? When you tell him to fuck off, he tells you to fuck off, and then you're at war. And nobody wins.
Okay, but the difference is that he was trying to have a big dick contest when his dick was only half the size of mine at the time. So.
I mean, prove it, right?
Well, yeah, I'm about to.
He's about to.
You're right.
Cowboy is about to declare for the entire listening audience of Waiting on Your Best Behavior how large his dick actually is, ladies and gentlemen.
Settle down over there, Nuclear.
How behemothly girthy it is, yeah.
Nuclear
Also, I
submarine.
like how Marin knocked out 2 of yours and you resolved by fucking killing everything.
No, he didn't knock out 2 of mine.
No? He knocked out something over there.
Oh, one had nothing to do with the other.
Oh, okay. They were
one
not,
had nothing to do with the
tied.
other. This was the correct time to remove him from behind me before he sets in with his first 5, right? And then that position, then he'll be behind me the entire game, and I've been flanked, right?
Yeah, I think that's fair. Actually,
yeah,
it's a fair thought.
Well, that's the logic. I don't know. Maybe Marin just suicide retaliates on me, and then we both lose. But I'd be curious to see what he does in this scenario.
Honestly, I think he dies.
No, he's got a turn.
That's what happens.
He's got a turn.
Well, yeah,
he can do something.
But I think that
he's got a big match, right?
Okay, but he has 3 cards, and I have 5,
15?
and I have 2 consonants.
A fucking cowboy.
That's his problem. Yeah,
Look
that's his problem.
Look at the confidence.
It's not unearned though, right? Like,
I like to see it.
I think I have the strength to do that, to knock him out. I don't know. I don't really have any other good plays, otherwise we're all just kind of sitting here forever. RJ, you took that way too late. I mean, I don't think I went breaks you, but
No,
you should
I
take
know
it
I
away, so-
did. I don't really care.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
having
I
a
think
good
you
time here, cowboy. Just having a good time, and Pete's blowing my damn mind up.
Whoa. Hopefully in a good way.
With his big brain thoughts.
It is a good way.
Hopefully in a good way. Yeah, well,
I love watching your streams because of the conversations that you have are just unbelievable.
Okay. You can pat me on the back more. say more.
I'll come in the stream and you're just talking about the craziest shit in the entire world because somebody needs to talk about it.
Yes, I do.
And I love it.
This shit needs to not go without being said. But hey, what the fuck do I know? I'm an idiot who cuts grass, so Don't take my word for it. Oh, Cowboy's pissed! No, Cowboy's... Ah, he's still going to go for Marin, and then he's going to hit me. He's going to go for Marin first. Yeah, 22 and 21. Looks pretty good. Oh.
I got all fucking turn here to manual this until it's not bad for me. But I also can do this while I'm at it.
So
I had
RJ,
a backup.
RJ, tell us about your journey with streaming. Why did you decide to start streaming? What were you streaming?
So I was I loved Call of Duty.
Cool.
Loved it. Me and my buddies. Oh, I forget what Call of Duty it was. I want to say I'm 21, so 6 years, 5, 6 years, maybe 7 years now. We all got we all planned it out. We all got computers and stuff. Like, we built our custom computers. And Call of Duty then was just primarily on console, which was fine. We would play, and we decided to start like streaming our games, just to see like how we could get better. So I started streaming that way, and then we were actually pretty damn good. We won. We were I don't know if you ever know, like, did you ever hear of game battles?
I never played, but you can tell me.
Okay, so it's basically like, you could say it's like a ladder for I would say it's like a ladder for like, you could say like rank, but like in the professional, like the semi-professional and the professional way. So back then it was like the only way, like if you wanted to start truly making money off of your skill of playing Call of Duty, like you gotta
No! Why? No! Who is this guy?
You didn't see that coming? I totally saw that.
Who is Austerlitz? This record is crazy. I don't know who they are. They must have been on my friends list, but I can't place. They must be an alt to someone, or no? This is someone's main account.
Oh, they're killing you.
Yeah. They're trying to kill me.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. They're just game ruining me. Right.
Well, do they have the speed though? Because they're.
Yeah, they don't.
No. So they just game ruin. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, because they just stopped attacking you suddenly. Okay. He could have killed you there too, which is weird. He could have actually probably won the game right there.
Well, I think he needs to attack a bit faster.
Well, but it wasn't even a matter of attacking speed. It was just he kind of sat there for like a good minute after doing that. So yeah, okay. You blow through him. Are you just gonna fuck his game over now?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
You suicide into me. I suicide into you.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. So in that case, do you mind if I kill the other player? Or kill the rest of them?
I mean, you're going to kill everybody, right?
Oh, you're going to kill him. Oh no, you're close.
Back to it though, Pete.
Yes, sir.
It was basically like how you would make it to be a professional Call of Duty player. And we had a team of 4, and it was all my buddies from school. I still talk to them. They're in the Discord. You guys are in the same Discord with them. My buddies, we would come home from school, and we would instantly get on, and it was a grind for hours upon hours. Like, I probably had how many hours you have in this game?
In Risk?
Yeah, so you have 1,500 just on your main, and then you probably have
more like 2,000, something like 2,000.
Yeah, all right. So we probably had. We were probably close to 5,000-6,000 on one game, and we would play it every single day, which is fine. Like, I loved it. I still love Call of Duty. I think Call of Duty sucks now because they continuously screw it over every single year.
Heard this rhetoric for most games. Gotta do something big, RJ. Let's see it.
There's quite little else you can
Fuck
do.
up, cowboy shit!
Yeah.
Fuck up his shit!
You have 3 cards, so...
Or you kill me. Oh no, you hitting him? Okay. Yeah, fuck up his shit.
So I have a set, by the way. Yeah, I have a set on 3.
Oh,
No.
he's bluffing.
Yeah.
No,
I'm not bluffing.
Don't believe the hype.
You pay me.
Don't believe the hype. He doesn't have it. He doesn't
Huh?
have it. Cosmic Cowboy's
okay.
blowing smoke.
But Pete, that's what happened, and then we all went to college, and I actually live with one of my roommates right now is the person that was playing Call of Duty with us, and our one buddy went to all the way out in California, so we're from Pennsylvania, so that's far to go for college. He does have a set on. So.
Yeah, fuck you.
I didn't think he was lying. I was talking shit about him lying, but I've never heard Cowboy lie like that.
So we, how I ventured into Risk was we would, like, so he doesn't have his computer out there, so he has just a MacBook, and you can run Risk on a MacBook. So we would go out, and then we would come back from, like, what we were doing that night, and then we'd hop into Discord, and we started playing Risk, and it was a lot of fun. We've always played it. We played it for years. And then I met Cowboy, I think, was the first one to come in.
Oh, yeah?
To the stream. And then he invited you and Spud to come play a game.
Right.
And then you guys joined, and then we got into the whole, why do you guys have a check mark whole thing?
Hey, Cowboy, guess what?
You have a set on 3?
Ah, motherfucker!
Okay, so this game doesn't end yet.
Nope.
Okay.
We still continue.
Nice. Can you kill me, though? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe. You have the speed. I don't know if you have the troops.
Don't have the troops.
You seem to be burning through them too quick. So in that case, you don't have a set though. All I have to do is just contain you.
Don't contain me, Cowboy. Die. I would like you.
Die.
I would like you to lose this game, please. And thank you.
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
He's not listening. Doesn't sound like he's gonna listen. Damn it.
No, I'm gonna listen. Damn it.
Damn
As if
it.
I wouldn't have a set
Damn
on
it.
fucking 4.
Damn it. You wanted that verified tick right away? RJ, is that what you're saying?
No, I was curious, because, like, I've seen a game, but, like, I was like, really, this game has verified ticks, so it just got me interested. And then I started playing with you guys, and my competitive mindset started getting in, and I was like, why the hell are these guys so good at this game?
And
So then I started watching.
Did you figure it out?
It's because we play it too fucking much.
I think I figured out the gist of it. Like, I'm still not as good as you guys, of course, but I think I figured out, like, what to do versus, like, what not to do. And, yeah, my friends don't play with me anymore. So.
Right. Yeah, that's it
They
has to
want to
become
get their ass
it has to
whooped.
become the kill RJ strategy, you know?
Yeah, so...
GG, Cowboy.
I don't kill you this turn.
I don't know. I had a lot of... I still have a lot of fun in this game. I think the community's absolutely amazing. And, like, you guys.
Ooh,
Like,
hot hands.
I love playing against you guys. It makes my mind go a million miles a minute, because I'm like, why are they a step ahead of me? So it just keeps coming in as my competitive mindset, and I just want to, beat you guys every single time I play you.
If we can,
Well, that's good.
If we can linger on that one question just for a minute, because I think there's a little bit more juice to be squeezed. How did you put it? It's like, why are these guys so good, or something?
Yeah. So, like, even back to my Call of Duty days, like, whenever we were playing and we would play a team that was like way better than us, we were just sitting there. Whenever we just got the shit beat out of us, we're like, why? How are they so good compared to us? Like, we play this all the time. How are they so good? And then we started watching, like
Settings.
then we started streaming.
Settings.
No, it wasn't settings, because we would play.
No, I'm asking you.
Because you know what the settings are and stuff. Like,
Oh.
it's still the same thing. Like, you're gonna try to kill him, like, kill that person as much as possible.
He's asking
But-
for lobby settings, RJ.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
It's okay. I don't mean to derail. You know what? Okay, I got one.
Yeah,
We're
you
gonna
do it.
We're gonna do Moscow Advanced Blizzard Fog.
It's fine.
Cool. Cowboy. Cool.
Fine with me.
Yes.
Sure.
Excellent.
But it was we would then that ventured all of us to start streaming because we wanted to see each other's like perspective and everything. And then we started watching tape, and then we figured out why they were better than us. Then we got very good at the game, and it makes me do the same thing with you. Like whenever you're streaming or whenever you put up a YouTube video, like even though I play with you a shit ton, I still watch it, and I still am learning. Like Phil, like I watch him all the time now too. Like I just continuously learn, and I'm like, well, if I was in that situation, what would I do? And then I see what you guys do. Like, and it just helps me, and I get better and better and better, which is fine. I'm still pissed about the fucking tournament.
Yeah, how'd you do, man?
I mean, would you come in 5th on your round 3?
Yep.
Yeah, so did I, because of a kid that took me out of my entire position on round 2 of the game, and I was like, I wouldn't do that. But
oh shit, we got Gabe in here.
Oh, really?
You don't see that motherfucker very often.
Is he going to stick around?
Hopefully. I mean, there's no reason to leave.
Alright, I'm going to get a quick refill, but you keep talking, I can do
Yeah,
it.
so am I. No, I'm grabbing one too. I'll be right back.
Cool.
Well, now I'm alone with the audience. You can hear P in the distance. His cries of fear for what I shall say. Maybe I'll start spouting some slander about the man. Nah, but I'm just having a good time here. You know? Us three are all just chilling, talking. So motherfucking Kylted, he needs to stop being so aggressive. Twice now in both games he's been an aggressive motherfucker. Maybe I'll win this next one. Hey Pete, can you hear me right now? Yeah, fuck that guy. His muscles aren't even that big. But his cock's like 2 inches tall.
What do you mean, dude? He's got the nuclear submarine.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, you can diss the size of my muscles all you want. But like, I don't have to defend my dick to anybody.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to go for a cock shot now.
You are, no, that's what, like, it's the opposite. I encourage you to make as many dick jokes as you'd like because it doesn't affect it.
Because you're so proud of it,
Doesn't
yeah.
change
It's like
nothing.
the mighty... Yeah, the King Arthur's sword, right?
Extract the sword from the stone.
Yeah, exactly. You bury that shit so deep, no one's ever gonna pull it out.
Alright, I'm just gonna ping regular looking for game for this one. Yeah, I could hear you. I could hear you the
What do you
whole.
want to know?
I could hear you the whole time, cowboy. And I'll tell you, me and Kylted were talking the other day, and he thinks you suck shit.
Oh, yeah?
Stirring it up? No, he didn't say that. I said that.
Fair enough.
Questions for RJ. Well, okay, so we're talking about streaming. Like, I don't know shit about Twitch, right? I'm such an old man, but
Yeah.
like I'm kind of
Boomer,
Yeah.
dinosaur,
exactly.
fossil.
But like, I like to think I'm really good with people. So
No, you definitely are.
yeah, so like
100%.
one of the things that I've tried to do with my YouTube work and then transfer it over to Twitch to some degree is I want to make content that's resonant for the audience. So I think to myself, like, what kind of video game television would I want to consume if I was the observer? And then as I started making the work on Twitch, now I watch everybody, right? Whenever anybody's streaming, I'm just like lurking at best. If I can pay attention to it while I'm doing other shit, I'm watching. But if I'm not,
In the same way.
right? Because you have to, right?
Yeah.
And
So, I've been streaming like on and off. Like I don't have like a set schedule. Whenever I get bored, I'll go on and stream.
Mhm.
There's one thing that I have I've learned over the years is if you just strictly stream on Twitch and that's all you do, like you have a great platform and everything, and that's why you've seen growth that you have on Twitch, which is completely
all right, he's back.
like, some people don't see it.
Let's see if he does the same thing. Ready up.
Yeah, see if the game ruins you again.
Twitch has no. If you're just solely streaming on Twitch, it's extremely, extremely hard unless you are like the best in the world at that certain game.
Sure.
Where you are extremely funny and you're extremely appealing to people. It's almost impossible to become a big streamer like that.
Okay.
It has absolutely zero algorithms.
Yes.
Like
no search feature or
exactly.
No recommend feature. Yeah.
Yes, it does. It has one, but it's literally like I'll pull up Twitch right now.
Yeah.
Hey, have you played this game? Here's someone who's playing this game. You might like them.
Right.
And that's it.
Right.
There's no other tie besides that.
The first thing on the recommended at the very top before people begin to go into their game is a show with 80,000 viewers right now.
Okay.
And then it goes to channels that we think that you'll like. I have Valorant. This guy has 4,000. I have GTA 5 that has 20,000, and I have Hitman 3 that has 3,000. So once you are bigger, Twitch then Twitch sees you more. Yes, because they see that. I mean, it's Amazon.
It's a process of exponential growth. So
yes,
if you're not already big, you're gonna have a hard time getting bigger.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, it was really nice.
Because they make more money off of a bigger streamer, right? Because if they promote them, more people watch the ads.
It was really nice that I already had a reasonably large audience from YouTube before I started on Twitch. Because I don't know, were you around quite yet when I started, Cowboy?
I've been watching you before I joined the Discord, so maybe the very start of 2021. So not when you started out, but I've been watching you for quite a long time.
I mean when I started on Twitch specifically, right? So Drew got me linked up to Twitch, which I never would have done on my own because again, because I'm a fucking dinosaur, right? Because I don't see the idea of making video game television as something that I would have ever thought to do on my own. The only reason I'm doing it at all is because the initial idea was, hey, I'm reasonably good at this. Let's see how good. And then, holy shit, I'm getting way better from watching myself and like learning from my mistakes directly, as opposed to just wondering where I fucked up. And that's one of the reasons why I've recommended to so many people who play Risk to record and stream, because not only is it fun, at least for me, but it's so effective at teaching you how to play.
Oh, actually, to kind of go on that point, I'll watch like most of the videos you put out or Phil put out, and it was kind of, I was thinking when RJ was saying how he watches like scenarios and what would you do in that scenario, right? Yeah. There's a lot of times where I'll see what you or Phil does and I disagree with your plays. There's a lot of other times where I agree with them too.
I'm the same way. Oh, yeah. I'm the same way.
And with that, it's really great because it's like this, what's it called? Almost like a central learning hub in a sense where we're all playing the same game, but we're not. Middle? Gabe has a middle, I think. I think he got
that
turn
is
one.
Fucking greedy. Wow, that's some sneaky shit.
Are we letting him hold it?
I mean,
are we letting him do that?
I mentioned it, so that's kind of breaking a rule of fog there. You do what you want.
Okay, then I won't. And I mean, I assumed he had it, but yeah,
well, do what you would have done anyways.
Well, what I would have done anyways, break him, but I'm not going to do it anyway. Because I want to see if he has it.
You were going to break him.
He'll be fucking... No, because he'll be funny as fuck if he has it.
Fucking troops, dude? That's a lot of troops.
Yeah. It will be fucking hilarious if he actually has that.
It will be
turn one.
Hilarious. No, he doesn't.
Turn 1, 8 plus 8.
Okay, he doesn't have it yet. Wow. Yeah.
So YouTube has all these algorithms where like I've seen my buddy has never watched you.
Okay.
And he said that he was on YouTube one day.
Okay.
He's never watched you on YouTube, and he said that you were the first recommended video on his thing because he was talking. And we were talking about Risk, and he was looking up, but he never watched you.
What platform were you guys talking to each other on?
Discord.
We were talking like this. Is YouTube linked up to Discord, though?
No, so we were talking like this, right. But he was going through. He was on Google.
He Googled it up. Yeah. Okay.
No, he didn't Google you. No, he didn't Google you.
He Googled Risk.
he was just looking at different risk stuff, and he never ever watched you. And for 2 weeks straight, you were his #1 video the whole time.
Weird, man.
So the easiest way to grow is definitely through YouTube's algorithms.
Sure.
Oh, YouTube's phenomenal. That's why even a lot of big streamers
wonderful.
will say, if you want to grow your base,
You've got to go to YouTube.
But you want to have YouTube as your main source because some people can come back and watch that. It's not you have to be there at this day, this time. It's always there. So it is a collection of everything you've done, and you only have more content the longer you do it, right?
I try to leave my VODs up.
I saw...
but
but
they
how
don't
many
sell
people
forever.
do... How many people actually watch this?
I don't think anybody.
Yeah, well, some people do, right? But most people, when you come to Twitch, you're expecting a live performance. So you're not coming to it for the videos that have already happened, because otherwise you'd be on YouTube, and YouTube has the generosity of not wasting your time with setting up games and all that, and not wasting your time with... Like, a lot of people edit, right? So
typically,
in that case...
Typically YouTube has the generosity, except for the selfish prick that I am, putting out a fucking show every goddamn day. Do me a favor, right? Like,
no,
I
of
like
course,
to think,
it's not
I
blame
like to
towards
think
you. That wasn't a shot.
It's all good. I like to think what I lose in polish, I make up for in being prolific.
Yeah, and I think your kind of show doesn't need that. Also, the fucking he got the +8. Okay, we all lose.
Well, you didn't think he was gonna do it?
Well, no, I did, but like I was assuming someone would break him. But what's it called? You definitely make up for it by what you do. I've seen some people who do upload daily and also have well-edited videos, but usually it's more the case of those people, that's their full-time job, right? Like, they wake up, they're recording a video, and then they're editing in the afternoon. Or they'll eventually, when you get big enough, you have your own editors. So,
well, I was going to say to you, Cowboy, like, do you think I could literally work any harder at this, man? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's ridiculous. The amount of time and effort I put into this project is like it's very.
But do you enjoy it? And
no,
are
without a doubt.
satisfied?
I didn't mean that as a bitch at all. I'm just trying to justify. It's like I can't fathom editing my videos because then I wouldn't be. Then I'd produce one a week instead of one a day.
You think it would take you a week to edit a video?
I'm an old man. Remember?
Yeah, but once you learn it, right, it's a rhythm, right?
Making me learn how to do things.
Yeah, but you also it's like a what's the word? Like it's a
lot
system.
harder than
you learn shortcuts.
Nah,
but I've edited my stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So I at the car dealership, I have a drone actually, and I do drone shots and stuff.
That's awesome, man. That was fun.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fun. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a bitch to do though.
Why?
Because they want these it's extremely hard. What are you biting? Bone. It's fine.
Okay, you know what? I've decided that I don't want to that content anymore.
To make a video that is something that they can put on their professional website, one, it has to be good quality, which isn't an issue because the drone shoots in good quality. But to take the time to then piece all of them together, to do, say, a song or a like a voice recording over, it takes a while to piece it all to match like the recording. So to go and shoot, it probably takes me to get everything so that you don't have to come back. I would say anywhere from 2 to 3 hours to get enough footage, even though you don't even use 75% of it, but just to have it, 2 to 3 hours, and then to get it all to the computer, it's seconds because you have an SD drive. But then to change all of that into a video that they want to put on their website, it probably takes a good 5-6 hours to get everything situated to where it looks really good. So
but I would say though, for that, right?
It's a lot harder, yes.
Obviously,
than a YouTube
but
video.
That's where I was going with this. Is that it's a lot more.
Yeah, how like you could. So like, dude, I see some of these YouTube videos. Dude, these people have to be spending like days on it.
Oh,
I'm
there's
like,
some people who,
how do you do that? Like, and it might
This is
be
one
like,
guy.
oh, they have people that are working for him, which is fine. But like, at the same time, at first, whenever you were doing that, like, that's crazy. That's crazy to do. But no, I think rather than editing, I think YouTube, the more that you post, like Pete, I see people in your stream all the time now that are like, oh, like I came over from YouTube, which is like great because you. Holding that son of a bitch.
What do you mean?
I was gonna break you too.
Were you? Why would you do something like that, RJ? I thought we were buds.
I know we are, but I saw that you came over there, and I thought that you had it, and I should have broke you.
No. We can be buds.
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Hey, are you in the GM server?
Only Grandmasters? Yeah, I see you posting games all the time.
We're doing season 4 of the Grandmaster tournament. You too, Cowboy. Sign up.
Okay, what is the idea? Is it the same as last time?
Nope, free for all. It's gonna be a free for all tournament. It's gonna be a 6-player game.
VC?
Yeah, VC if not mandatory, but VC if you'd like. And I'm going to write a VC philosophy document that we're gonna post just so that everyone is clear about
how to conduct yourself.
The expectations of a VC tournament. We are going to be talking. Words will be said. There will be consequences to these words. Don't be a dick. We're all here to have fun, but try to win, right? And that's the beauty of free for all, as I know it and love it, right? Sitting at the table with my buddies talking shit, but also trying to win a game. I don't want there to be hard feelings. Basically, that's the real loss. If someone feels, I lost this game and I lost this game unfairly because right?
Yeah.
I don't want that. I don't want that. Yeah. So this is a fun board, isn't it?
Oh yeah, this is a fucking bucket of shit being stewed around by a spoon.
You're not having a good time, Cowboy?
No, I'm having a great time. I think it's going to all fall apart like, Humpty Dumpty's castle in a second, though. I think everyone, okay, this game ends quickly.
What do you mean?
This game ends quickly.
Humpty Dumpty's castle?
Yeah, I think this game ends real fucking quick.
Wait, so may I ask, Pete?
Please.
So I see in your thing here, the questions.
Yes, go for it.
When did you... So you started this in April of last year.
He's been doing it for a long time now.
How often do you honestly follow that questions?
Yeah, no,
Probably never.
It was initially. It was when I was getting my legs about the show. So the very first show was Phil and I, and
I watched
one of the best.
Yeah, I think so.
That was a really good show. I liked that one a lot.
Partially because he's so great, and
Phil's awesome,
and partially because I was, I listened to a lot of podcasts for a long time, so I wanted to emulate it, and I wanted to have, my own shtick, and some of it was, hey, we're playing a risk game while we're having a conversation. That's super odd. Sometimes the game is more of the focus, sometimes less. Sometimes there's, like this show, we transition from a more interview style at the beginning to, now it's the three of us having a bit more of a conversation. I like all that. But, whenever you're doing something for the first couple of times, you, A, don't know if it's going to work, and B, don't necessarily know how to do it well. So those questions were kind of like a safety net. But if there's any that you would like... like a safety net in case we reach some dead air. But if there's any you'd like to answer, feel free. Man.
Oh no, I was just wondering.
Yeah.
What it was.
Yeah, like the one I like to ask everybody, because I feel like this question tells me the most about you, is if someone asked you if you were good at risk, what would you say?
Someone asked if I was good at Risk.
Yeah, how would you answer?
You want my honest opinion?
No, I want you to lie.
Okay.
That's why we're asking you.
Whenever somebody asks, that's the dumbest fucking. Hey, do you want me to be honest? No.
Well, all right. Well, because it's gonna sound like I'm sucking up.
No,
but
it's like
honestly,
when a woman
say,
would go up to me in the deli and be like, "Is it fresh?" It's like, "No, the meat's fucking moldy. Don't buy it." Sorry. Please go ahead.
It would be. Wait, why didn't I kill Blue? I'm retarded.
I don't know. Why did you kill him?
So you're telling me we can kill him?
Yeah, why would you say that to Cowboy? You're just feeding it to. Why would you say that? I was gonna steal that fucking kill, man. I was gonna snake it out. It was gonna be glorious. You fucking give it to.
I mean, I already assumed Green had pissed away all of his troops because I saw Green manual rolling him.
All messed up.
Oh, you did see that too, right? Okay.
Yeah, I saw a manual
right next to me. I was like, God damn it. No, I would say you gotta go watch Pete, Spud, Phil, Cowboy, and
fuck out of here.
Wow.
Sorry.
Come back and see if you think that I'm good. That's what I would truly say.
Okay, so here's what I'm
that good.
Not compared to other
you
people.
guys.
Sure.
Yes, I don't think that I am there yet. You guys still outsmart me and stuff, and you've been playing a lot longer, so you have that experience of what somebody will do, like how they will play in certain situations.
Sure.
So I would say you got to go watch other people and then come back to see if you're good.
So you're here to kill RJ? Okay.
Oh yeah. Let's see if I got it.
I think you might. I don't know.
I think I might.
Although you don't trade in turn, though.
Oh yeah, you gonna kill me?
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna not kill you if you know.
You're not gonna not kill me.
Yeah.
thought we were friends.
Player left. Well, you're the only player left. You know, it's like I can't really just sit here. It doesn't seem to make a lot of sense.
Fucking Cowboy. I thought we were friends.
I don't know. I guess I have to try and kill you
every damn time.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I fail. I think you win because I don't think I take the whole board in the time allotted. But we'll see.
It is often the ish, isn't it?
Hey, just don't fat finger anything.
Well, I'll try, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm on manual, aren't I? All right, 40 troops coming in, baby. So here's my favorite thing about. Kylted says, "Lol, I'm so sad. One troop off the kill on Gabe." Damn.
Yeah, he was manual rolling.
So one thing
I don't know why I saw that and I was like, I don't know why I did that.
Tell me what you guys think about this strategy on these settings specifically, right? So the blizzards and the fog give you enough little nooks and crannies to hide in where I start trying to not lose territories in the early game, right? I start putting 3s and 2s around, and then I get 12 territories, and then I get 15 territories, and then, hey, maybe steal a bonus? Do you like that, Cowboy, or do you think that sucks?
No, I think it's pretty good. I mean,
it's
going to win against me in the end here, yeah, so it doesn't really matter.
I could beat the great and powerful Cosmic Cowboy!
Well, how great am I if I really can't sweep fucking this map? Come on now. Well, it's a little too big for me, I guess.
This is the stupid ish with fucking mobile.
See, and I guess that's where I'm lucky in tournaments. I don't encounter this situation too often. Usually, it's not a case of me having to take the entire board, right? So, that's kind of what I rely on. But for you, you can just bulldoze through me here, and there's not a lot I can do about it. Why is Gabe saying oops? What the fuck was I supposed to do?
Yeah, there's nothing you can do with that.
Maybe if you have no set on 3, but I still don't think so. I think it's still over.
That was a pretty good turn.
Yeah, that was pretty effective at kicking my ass.
I'm pleased with the outcome. Good luck, sir.
I'm glad. Yeah, good luck. Do you have a set on 3?
I'm not telling you shit.
Oh, okay. Well, I would like to know if my game's over. That's all, Matt. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I have a 7-3.
Okay, GG.
All right. You got one more in you, RJ?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
I'll be playing all night, so I got nothing to do.
I guess I kind of have to go through the middle here if I'm really going to break your shit. I'm not even going to break it all. Okay. Great. Actually, no. I think I break all your shit, but... No, I don't break one of them, that's for sure.
You can hit it. Oh, you don't break the little one off to the side?
No. +3 I can't break, no.
Right.
Any 2-on-1s I can roll? There is. Get that 2-on-1, sure.
All right, come on, Pete. Give me those hard-hitting questions again.
Ooh.
My mind has settled down. What else do you want to know about me?
Man, like,
There's a lot that you could.
well, it's just like, I don't know. I don't know how a person like you would come to understand their context. Oh, did I fuck up? Ha! I fucked up. I didn't realize you're in two pockets.
I intentionally.
You didn't connect me.
I intentionally.
Nice. See, this is why I'm distracted by playing the damn show.
Yeah, distracted. I just had a kill with the one thing and I missed it.
Yeah. I don't know how a guy in your place and time comes to understand his context. And if you want to know what I mean by that is, your time and your place, like okay. So I talk to my dad every now and again, and he's a pretty educated guy, and he read a lot as a kid. And I've always been dog shit at literature. I can't read, so it's one of my very weakest Jeopardy categories. And I look at my dad, and I just envy his ability to read so much so quickly. I wish I had that ability. For whatever reason, I don't. Okay. So, come on, Gabe. Why are you oopsing me? Good game, guys. So, I think of his world. I think of the music he had access to, the books he could read, and then I think about my generation, and I had all of that stuff, and then everything, all of our movies, all of our TV, right? And then the internet and the video games, right? Like, I come from a time before the personal computer, before the cell phone, before the internet. Okay, I grew up without that stuff, and it came to exist while I was alive. That might seem kind of odd for you guys to fathom that world, and it was super fun, and it was also super different. Let me just make a game, and I'll finish this thought. So what I mean by context is the world gets progressively more complex, and complexity stacks on top of complexity, such that, like, my little 6-year-old nephew has all of the stuff I was just talking about, and then everything that has come in the last 30-something years. So, being that you are absolutely inundated with information, how do you come to understand who you are and where you are and when you are, given that shit is literally overwhelming and fighting for your attention all the time? There's my question. Too much?
Ooh, no.
Okay.
So the main question is like how do you know, like, where you're at in the world, kind of, or do you
Context,
how do you know about
time and place?
Okay.
Yeah. The big picture.
It would.
Gabe's gonna play again. All right.
I think that. There is a. I mean, I think that we're like, all right. So my generation, which would be Cowboys' generation.
Yes.
Pretty sure, right? Yeah.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, nice.
Oh, this is a fucking...
Have you ever played Ben, RJ?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I think that we, as a generation, are gonna take the world in society to new heights.
How so?
Like, something that all right, so based on like the technology that we have compared to in the past, like we are all learning about the new technology and something new comes out every single day about like what is so I'm white. Like how we're gonna be able to change, like, all right, so you can never change the past, of course, but how are we gonna take the economy from a level right now, take it to new heights so that everybody can continuously grow? Like you could look at with the billionaires that we have in the world, like SpaceX. We're eventually gonna, with the technology, we're eventually gonna go to Mars.
Sure, absolutely, without a doubt.
We're gonna become. Our generation, mine and yours, we are gonna be the first to see that happen.
Mm-hmm.
After that happens, then everybody's gonna think, what could we do now? And it's just going to continuously pile on because of the technology that we have. Everybody from our generation thinks, well, if we already have that, how do we make it better? And how do we keep making it better? And how do we go to the consumers and make it better? Like Apple. Like, I hate to say it, but how do you make the iPhone better every year? How do they continuously make everything smaller?
Well, I don't think they do. I think that's horseshit, right? I think it's fashion mostly.
No, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
Okay.
But
is it better? Like they can sell you another
it's not
iPhone?
better. No.
Okay,
I don't think it's better.
Okay, cool.
But they're taking, like, I mean, look at it. What did we do in 69? Whenever we went to the moon, did you see the computer that powered it?
Yeah, it was apparently like what the size of a thumb-sized processor now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like my custom-built computer could probably fly like 5 different rockets at the same time.
10,000 times more powerful than the one that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's Moore's law,
like,
right? Price performance of computing doubles every year and a half or something.
Yeah. So we're gonna continuously think as a generation, how do we make this?
Look at this shit. Look at this shit. I love it, Cowboy. I'm like, manual it. Do it. Yeah! That was
son of a bitch.
Dude, that was an epic roll. Look at that. He snags the whole damn continent. What's that worth?
Ben fucking went offline. He left the game.
No, he didn't.
He did. Look at him. He's off the game.
Oh, no.
Okay, because he put like at least 4 troops worth of shit in that continent.
He's
lost 2 different roles in the continent, and then wiped them out.
He's not fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He's got 11 troops left. Shit. Cowboy.
Yeah, he got fucked.
Damn it. I wanted to see Ben fucking smash. Too bad.
I'm sorry. You know what? Like, I had to go for the funny.
He said stacked lobby. You dipped, eh? Bro. Oh my god. What are the odds?
Okay, so now comes a real question. Does Gabe fucking break me?
Oh, sure. We're just going to let you have fucking 5 troops. Yeah.
Well, maybe. You know, I'm going to let you have your continent. You let me have mine, you know? It's like, it works out pretty good.
You make a compelling argument, Cosmic Cowboy.
Yeah. Yeah, you're the one who started this good neighbor bullshit. You know what? I'm just fucking
I invented good neighbor bullshit, huh? Is that what we're calling it?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you invented this shit.
I don't know, man. If I'm a good neighbor...
I mean, you're old enough. You were there when they invented fucking papers. I'm not surprised you invented this, too.
If I'm a good neighbor to you...
I'm a good neighbor to you, you know. I'm a fucking loyal ally. I'm always that.
I don't trust you for a fucking second.
Okay. So how hard do I have to fight for that?
All the way.
Okay. All game. Okay. I can do that.
But I feel like we interrupted a a line of thought that I would like to continue.
Oops.
Or did we lose?
He
Or
said,
did we lose the
"Oops."
thread? Oh yeah, you were
No,
talking about. I believe the children are our future.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, well, isn't that true? Isn't what you said true of literally every other generation?
yes, but there will also come a time where, like,
You're not gonna. He is gonna do it. I know he is. He is gonna manual it. Get lucky, son. Oh shit! Listen to him giggle.
um,
I'm just having a good fucking time, man.
there's gonna come a time in the world where it comes like, what else can we do without going to, like, space travel? Like, what else could we do?
So my vision of the future, and I'm not saying this is like what I think should happen. I'm saying what I think will happen. So if I'm predicting the future, what I think is going to happen is the confluence of technology. You've heard of the singularity at all? The singularity is near any of that shit? No?
I think I have.
Okay. So basically, short form of the idea is the confluence of genetic engineering, nanotechnology, and artificial intelligence put together creates an environment where your mind could be modeled by a computer such that you could download your consciousness into a computer, and then you could live as God in a virtual world. You could do, be, and have anything you want. You could also reconstitute your body in the physical world in a similar way. And as soon as something like that happens, what we end up with is... it's called a singularity because we basically end up with a fiction that we can't really see past.
So
You're gonna break RJ or just me?
No, I'm not going to break you. I already broke you.
Okay, so you're just killing it.
No.
Losing.
So do you think?
He needs the win, Cowboy. It's his show.
You
Cowboy's so
think
pissed. You hate that, eh?
Huh?
You don't like that.
No, I'm fine with that. That's
Okay.
fine. I'm having a good time, dude.
Okay, good.
Do you think
You're gonna
that
fucking venge out on me so hard, aren't you?
there will be chips eventually implanted into people?
Not eventually. I think that happens very soon. I
Okay.
think Neuralink and whatever the Neuralink technology evolves into is going to be quite commonplace in 15 years. And I think in 30 years, there will be a powerful enough shared virtual world where people willingly download their entire consciousness into the system and leave their physical form forever. That's what I think is going to happen. And I think that's consistent with the environmentalism, the rhetoric around your carbon footprint, and the antinatalist argument. Like, maybe being a human being is so painful that we don't, quote, deserve to exist. Right? We cause more harm than good. There's a lot of anti-human rhetoric going on at the moment. And it exists in subtle undertones, but fundamentally it
No dice.
it undermines kind of the optimism that you were showing in your answer, right? Like, your generation's going to take the world to bigger and better heights. Yes, certainly, I agree. But also, I think we will eat every animal, and then we will hopefully record their genomes so that we can reconstitute them in some future technology, right? An important thing to consider with any conversation about the environment is it is not that we are destroying the environment. We are destroying our environment. It's relative to us. Nature doesn't care about us. We are one organism amongst all. But we are certainly fucking up this world for us, and we are terraforming it into something else. And we will be smart enough to figure out how to live in that future world, I have no doubt. But it will not be one where I can mow lawns outside with my shirt off anymore, I'll tell you that.
Thank God.
Yeah? hey, Kylted, how's it going? we got Kylted on the show. Welcome.
I was just looking for a good opening, you know.
That was pretty good. So, was that you talking all that shit about Cosmic Cowboy, or?
What?
I'm kidding around. I told him that you were a cowboy hater. I'm sowing
a
seeds of discontent so that there will be future beef in the free for all tournament that I'm not a part of. This is my metagaming the tournament. I hope you guys all.
You're not dead.
I hope you guys all do very well. By the way,
Oh,
You're
he
still in
sounds
there,
like
aren't you?
He's gonna lose this round. It's okay.
who me?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
Pete, you're still in it, right?
I said I am. Yeah,
He's got
Yeah,
one
then
game
why-
left.
Yeah, why do you think you're out?
I didn't say I think I was out. What do you mean?
Oh, well, you were talking like you were.
No.
No, he's talking about his Grandmaster one.
I'm fucking lost, dude.
Yeah, seems like. Cowboy's gone a little too cosmic for the evening. I don't know, Kylted. You think I'm nuts, man? I don't know if we've talked about the singularity at all, but
I don't believe we have. I have similar opinions as far as like the uploading consciousness thing. Are they gonna copy us, and a copied version of us will be able to live infinitely in the Matrix?
yeah.
Or are we gonna actually be the one that goes?
Well, I
Right?
mean,
Because there's a big difference between my clone living forever and me living forever.
that's
Right?
the ship of Theseus problem. So for anyone
And
who...
I know Bezos is spending billions right now.
How
trying to figure that out.
many cells of you are required to make it into the next stage for you to still be yourself?
For you to still be you. Good. Cowboy knows what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. So for anyone who... I'll do it briefly for the sake of the show. For anyone who doesn't know, the ship of Theseus problem in philosophy is you take a ship and you remove one of the floorboards off the deck and you replace it with a new one. It's the same ship. Everyone agrees. No one denies. Okay? Then you remove 100 of the floorboards. Now it has a new floor. It's still the same ship, yeah?
Yeah, what level does it not?
Then you remove every piece of wood and replace it with every new piece of wood. And the human body actually has... Each of your cells has a 7-year lifespan, at the most. So from this perspective, you are only ever 7 years old. But obviously, the shipness, or the you-ness, extends through time, and it is not as much a component of what you are made of. We are greater than the sum of our parts, yeah? What is this kill?
Yeah.
I fucked
You
up.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Who are you gonna
I
try and
was
kill?
due.
I was gonna kill Black, then
Oh, not
Pink,
coordinated.
and you.
And then just kill. Or no.
If you killed me, you were
fucking-
gonna get a +4 though. It's a little bit.
Yeah.
This is a little disappointing.
Gabe sad,
Oh, is this fair?
Gabe said that he doesn't get it.
But okay, so say we can upload our consciousness. How are we gonna like? How would they ensure that they're not like copying what our brain is and they're actually bringing it, whatever it is, out of us into?
Well, but think about it
in
this way,
computer,
right? And so here's another interesting question I'll ask you, right? How do they know? If you have, let's say, an identical clone of yourself, right? How do you know that you're the original? You wouldn't. Because if you're completely identical in every
Yeah.
way, it is impossible to know whether you are actually the original or you're just that. And they would never know if they succeeded or not. They just have
They
to hope
would-
they did.
So like we might actually be able to reach that stage, but everybody would actually just clone themselves and not actually make it to the other side. But on
Yeah.
the other side would be the identical you that thinks they made it.
Correct. And then that
that'd
identical
be
you would live
shit.
forever. So in that case, it would be almost as if, not necessarily unwillingly, but unknowingly, we all created an immortal society and losing our current one in the process.
Interesting.
You know?
We went right off the deep end in this episode.
Oh yeah, that's some real fucking like funky movie shit.
GG Cowboy.
GG.
You got this, RJ?
Ben lives to see another day.
Yeah, Robot
Maybe.
Ben.
No, I really think you shouldn't have broken me because you didn't break RJ on the same turn that he had his stuff.
Yeah.
And his was a bigger continent.
But I broke him just now, didn't I?
Well, yeah, but it doesn't matter now.
Honestly, dude, I'd rather go into this stage of the game with RJ than with you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, Gabe gets the kill on Ben. I think Gabe wins, quite frankly.
Gabe wins.
I think.
Yeah, I'm
I think
pretty sure he
can he
fucking
kill?
wins.
Can he kill you yet? Though, does he have enough troops to do all this?
Why would he need to kill you?
He needs to break
Well,
white.
because RJ has 5
Spots
cards, so
Yeah, but he matches in whether or not he kills fucking you
It's
or
a
him.
low
and
match.
you're probably
It's
easier.
not. It's like a.
No,
the
because
match is
it's
still
It's
low.
a 15. I'll get the 15.
5. Nah.
I would definitely break both continents though.
No, he
Oh,
chose.
he didn't
okay.
break them.
Nobody has a continent. What do you mean?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I thought he did.
Yeah, what are you
I
talking
couldn't
about?
see everybody else.
I broke everything.
I'm not
you're-
allied.
You're dead. No,
Vector.
you're dead. You're in fog. You're in fog view.
Yeah.
Yeah, dead fog view. Sorry, you don't get to see
In my
me.
eyes, White still had the same 2 continents I was fighting him with.
I broke them. I broke them immediately. I broke all
Good
3.
man.
I'm the worst. You should probably kill me.
I
tried.
think that you will die to Courtney Monk,
Indeed,
17.
as is tradition. One last thing I wanted to ask you, RJ, actually about the tournament. So
Fucking hell.
sorry, dude. he's still gonna hit me anyways. Eh? It's just like, okay. So this was your first tournament.
Was.
How did it feel? Tell us, like, what was your experience like? I hope you had a fucking ton of fun.
Oh yeah, I did. Other than getting suicided into.
Well,
but,
it happens, man. It's part of the
It
game.
happens. Yeah. I don't know. It was a lot of fun to see how I ranked up against. So, like my first round, if I didn't get suicided into, I truly believe that I would have swept the board. So I would have had a 27.
Okay.
Just
game?
based on how I would have had a perfect game.
Nice.
Just based on how the positioning was. Like there was a dude in Australia that was card locked by a bot. Somebody just suicided into red that I just killed, and then if I would have split correctly, it's my fault. But if I would have split correctly, I would have killed purple, and then I would have killed blue, and then I would have let the bot mess with white. And then I would have killed white. And
Get
then,
it. I want him to
I
get
would've-
this kill. Get it. Ah, too
Here's the
bad.
5. Here's the 5. Here's the 5. Here's the 5.
He still got it.
I think maybe.
Go, Gabe,
It'll
go.
be a 3-on-1.
Go, Gabe, go. Let's see it. Yes.
3-on-1. Get it.
Nice.
Nice. GG.
And I wish that I would have split correctly. Round 2, progressive caps. I had the longest game.
You're stalemate today.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! Because it was the dude that suicided on me.
Oh, you to play the same guy. Oh no.
The same guy,
Oh,
and
no.
he decided that he wanted to start stacking his troops, which is fine. But he then made a whole he made everybody in the game begin to kind of stalemate it out, which sucked.
But you'll be around next season? Glowing review, I hope?
For sure.
Yeah,
for
man.
sure.
It's a great community.
For sure.
And
Listen, it's called the Revenge Tour. You know?
nice. If nothing else, I get that guy, right? So
Yeah.
I played an opponent who was in my round 2 game and my round 3 game, and in the lobby he was like, "It's time to get my revenge on you." And in the game, he picked off a 4 stack of mine that was a crucial 4 stack. And I'm not saying that he was right or wrong to do it, but in the lobby I said to him, "Well, you got your revenge, right?" He says, "Yeah." He says, "You're being a real good sport about this." And in my head, I'm just like, "Buddy, I gave you second in the game we played.
Yeah,
you gave
exactly.
me second last."
Yeah.
Right, revenge on me. I gave you second. Like,
Yeah,
Jesus
and
Christ.
this
is
so
the
the
thanks I
guy
get.
that suicided on me, he kept like messaging me after, and he was like, "I don't think I'm gonna make it to round 3." and
I wonder why.
stuff. And I was like, what? Like, okay, like, and he was like, "Man, if I wouldn't have died before the other guy," and I was like, "Buddy, I killed you on purpose to make sure you didn't get to the 3rd round. I didn't want to play you again.
No, we've had enough.
I didn't want. I
These
also
antics.
didn't want. I also didn't want him to suicide on somebody either."
Yeah.
RJ's had enough.
Had
Oh,
enough.
That's
dude,
the
I was
problem
so
with them putting the
pissed.
same people in the same groups. Like with the time schedule, some people don't put enough hours and they
Yeah.
have to play the same
Yeah,
people
and then
every
you
round.
have to play that,
That's
which
the
I
problem.
understand. It's a lot. It's definitely hard to host a tournament of 200 some people. It's
Yeah.
very hard, especially in the beginning
You
stages.
gotta tip your hat to Spud, huh?
No, I do.
Come
yeah,
on, man.
absolutely.
Putting this together, very impressive.
Oh, I completely agree.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that. And then he was asking. He was like, "Oh, like why did I die and stuff?" And dude, all I really said was, "Go watch Pete." I told him that. Like, I will show you the DM. I said, "Go watch Pete."
I'll take the compliment.
And he was like, like I don't
Pete will
know.
tell ya.
Like I don't know why I died and stuff. And I was like, "Cause you just don't you're not playing it."
See, but some people, either for one reason or another, they genuinely believe they were in the right, you know? And that's just kind of how it is
not
sometimes.
in the right.
Dude,
Yeah,
hold on.
Everybody thinks their moves are the right.
Yeah, I wanted to just let me touch on that because you are all at your own slightly different step on this path to understanding, as am I, right?
Yeah.
So for us to presume that another player's move was incorrect, Cowboy and I have talked about this at length, right? For us to presume that another player's move is incorrect, well, they don't know what you know. Right? So I try and be as empathetic to that as possible, and I try to be a good sport and a friendly, host-friendly member of the community on purpose.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, sure, nobody likes to lose. Neither do I, but it happens. It's the game. This was a great fucking show, man. I had fun. I hope you did too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, RJ. All right, let me shout you out. If anyone would like to watch RJ's Twitch, it's KingRMJ, twitch.tv/KingRMJ. No underscore?
I might make a YouTube eventually. I don't know yet.
Baby, let's do it. Also, check out Cowboy's work. I'm going to post the links to Cowboy's Twitch and YouTube in the show notes as well. Riskmaster Gabe, we just played with 2 games. Courtney Monk 17 is Gabe. Gabe has a YouTube. If you're interested in learning, getting better at the game of Risk, all these guys have all sorts of thoughts, made a bunch of work for all y'all to enjoy and get better. Thanks, Kylted, for saying hi and coming to chat as well. Cowboy.
No problem.
Good night, fellas. Thank you, RJ. Much appreciated.
Absolutely. For sure.
All right. Let's hang out
Thanks
again.
for having me.
Let's hang out again real soon. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and come along the ride with me. I have a daily release schedule on YouTube. I do this show, Waiting on Your Best Behavior, every Wednesday. Do Fixed Fridays every Friday. Every other day, I do whatever I feel like. And until next time, for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.